What is about Typical Gangster here?
Okay guys, I've got everything. This has the proven apps I need. Oh, I set my fingerprint off. I've got the mount and the bolt for the
What is about Typical Gangster here, and welcome back to another video. As you may have known, you'll have seen it by now. It's currently uploading on at the time I'm filming this. I filmed a video a couple of days ago. You guys will know what about. This is a part 2 of it, but in part 2 we are going to be using a EMF reader, a SLS camera, and a EVP app in the room that you guys have seen in the last video. And I'm not going to explain the story again, so if you haven't seen that last video, go and watch it. I would recommend watching part 1 before watching part 2. Otherwise, if you just watch part 1, part 2 it'll not make sense as to why I'm doing this. So I'm going to just do this here, because quickly, but if you don't watch that one, you won't know what happened in that one. But put it this way, I picked up some stuff on an EVP recorder that I did in that video, and I picked up some stuff in the Spirit Box session I did in that video. Now I have got a new Spirit Box app that is proven to be successful by at least one paranormal, a couple of paranormal investigators, one I've seen who is a YouTuber. It's proved to be successful, but I will not be using that until probably another time now. But if you want to get it, it's called the SLS app. You do have to pay for it, but I'll leave the link to that in the description below if I remember to. But without further ado, let's get into this video. Hope you guys enjoy. The plan for this video will be to first go into there, check out the first part if you haven't already seen the video, and we'll go in there, do an EVP recording, do the EMF, and then I'll come back in here and talk to you guys for a bit. Like, I'll just sit here and chat to you guys, give you a brief overview of the last video, while I have an SLS camera with my phone recording on screen record in there, and I'll set that up in there with my tripod, and then come back in here for a bit and talk to you guys. So without further ado, I'll go and take this in there and we'll go.
Okay guys, I've got everything. This has the proven apps I need. Oh, I set my fingerprint off. I've got the mount and the bolt for the bottom of the mount. This is the place where I did the other video the other day. Only this time I'm closing the door over again, just not fully over, and I'm going to shut the lights off. But if you remember me doing videos in here, I used to always sometimes get comments ever since I stripped this wall. I never got time to redo it. So it's really stripped. This video will not be long as the last one. I'm going to take this. Actually, I'm going to leave these two here because these are the mounts for my tripod. I'm going to sit down here, place my phone here. That box has got some guys. I'll get down. And I'll be back in guys, just need to get my tripod up to my... If you did watch the last video, it's okay. This room is pretty soundproof, the amount of stuff I've got in here, so I'm not going to be disturbing anything. But I heard like a thing on the recording. I'm going to be using that same recorder today, and we're going to be using the EMF, which I'll cut the clip. I'll keep the clip cut open. I'll take basically try and unmount my camera somehow while doing it, and I'll make it so you guys know I'm only using the apps I've got. We're going to try setting up an EVP recorder, because if you guys seen the last video, that video is almost 30 minutes long, and it's actually pretty hard to get onto YouTube. It's taken a while. I started trying to do it yesterday, just wouldn't go up. I've had to make multiple attempts to do it. No, I'll take the free version, thank you. I ain't paying for that shit. Right, we're going to set up the EVP recorder, ask a bunch of questions. I'm going to stay as quiet as possible. I'm surrounded by bags, so I'm going to have to keep my legs still at all times. and yeah, I'll ask a bunch of questions. If you guys haven't seen part 1 yet, again, go and check it out. You won't know much about this video until you watch that video. Recommend you watch part 1 first. We're going to set it up on this box here, and we're going to initiate. Okay, EVP session starts now. If there's any spirits in here, you can talk through this EVP recorder. I was here the other day in this exact same room, and I definitely heard something on that recording. So if you can speak into this, feel free. I'm going to be quiet while you do so. I'm going to be quiet. If you want to say anything, you're welcome to say something, make yourself known. I definitely got some answers on the spirit box session the other day. If you want to talk, you can. I'm going to stop the EVP recorder soon. Okay, thank you so much. If you did say anything, I'm going to review it now. Right guys, I'm going to review this, possibly live for you guys. It appears to be a small dot on a really tiny dot in the middle of where I talked. I spoke. On this part, I'll show you in a minute, and I spoke there. There's like there's a decent amount of time space between that where I wasn't talking, and you can clearly see there's a dot. I could have just caught something with a bag, or it could have been the radiator clicking, but I'm going to review it right now and I'll be back to you guys. Okay guys, I did review the footage, and I'm going to debunk the little sound I did hear, because there was a bit of space where I said, if you want to talk, feel free, and then I didn't talk after that. And I did hear a tiny bit of like something. I heard something. So, and I'm just going to debunk that as being the radiator that made noises, because if you guys did hear a couple of near that time where I was being quiet, I don't know if you guys heard it, I don't know if the camera's microphone picked it up, but I heard the radiator go click. So I'm just going to debunk it as the radiator going click. And now, so for the next part, I'm just going to put these little mini legs up that are on the bottom of my tripod. It has 4 sections to the legs, so I need to put all them little ones up because for the next part, I'm gonna increase cut this clip, increase the exposure on my camera, and so maybe we can see better in the light. But I'm going to move on to the EMF reader now, which will let's see what we got on that. I've got it set up here, but so you guys. Okay guys, I guess I'm going to have to leave the light on, because the exposure didn't work as to how I planned it would. But we can turn off the SLS camera. Right, we've got the EMF reader up here. I'm going to shut the lights out, and I'll turn them on in a minute. So we've got the EMF reader. This had some good ratings. Got 1 light, but that's just how it's supposed to be. We'll go around the entire place. I recommend you guys watch the video, because this is the exact area I did the video in here. I'm going to debunk the lights right now. No, they aren't triggering it, they're actually making it go off. They turn off the reader for some reason. I can't see where I'm going, so I'm just going off on a limb. Nothing so far, but we have got the SLS camera that I am going to set up if this doesn't prove anything. But I did get something on camera the other day. Like I got something on the spirit box session and the EVP recording. So I guess that's debunked. We're not getting much on there, but we're going to keep going. If there's anything there, you can make my EMF reader go. I know there's something here because I caught a name on the EVP recording the other day, and I caught something on the Spirit Box session the other day. If you want to make yourself known, just touch the top of my phone. It has that built into it. You can touch it and it'll let me know you're here. No? Okay. Thank you so much. Gonna stop. As I had to stop the recording because I didn't want that clip to be too long, because the longer the clip is, the longer it takes to go into the editor. But we didn't get much. Well, if you guys haven't seen the last video, basically I got the names Reed, I got the name Reed, and I got Ha, and I got Ha. That was twice it said Ha. And I also heard a noise. It sounded like, the noise sounded like this. It sounded like something tapped on that box, and that's just an old file. That's just a file box, a file storage, and I'm sure I heard some tap on there. But right now, I'm gonna quickly take this off, mount my phone's mount on there, and I'll be back with you. Okay, guys, I have the SLS camera recording in there now. At the end of the video, you will see the footage from the SLS camera. And that'll be at the end of the video, so stay tuned to the end of the video if you want to see the SLS camera footage. I've got my phone screen recording in there with night vision on and my light on, flashlight on for the night vision. So because I'm enjoying this so far, and also looking into the video of the other video, if you want to know about the other video, it's basically, I explained to you guys, I watched the other video, it's too much to explain in one go, but I'm going to show you guys that the SLS camera is recording in there. The SLS camera is recording, and it just tracked me. As you see, it's mapping me right now. We're going to leave it in here a bit longer. It is an SLS camera. You're just going to stand here for a bit, let it record. And actually, I'll see you guys in a minute. I'll go and check on the footage and I'll get back with you guys. You'll see that footage at the end of the video. Okay guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to play the footage that I captured from the SLS camera. This was part 2 of the last video that you guys will see. We caught a canny few things on the last video that I put out. If you guys don't know what the last video was I put out, it was called, well, it will be called My Old Room May Be Haunted Part 1 Typical Gangster. Check that out. I will leave that link in the description below because this video will not be going up until that one's up. That one is on 60% right now. It is 6:09, so that should be done by tomorrow, in time for tomorrow at least, because that's when this video is going up. If this video never doesn't upload, or if it freezes and the upload goes, I've got no footage of this. I haven't got the footage anymore. The SD card is in this camera, and the SD card does not have that footage on it anymore. And also, I will be posting an exclusive clip. Maybe I might post it to my Instagram, or I might put in a vlog. I was in the field with Molly, and it was snowing, and I took Molly out in the snow, and I took her for a run in the field, which is just there, but that's totally off topic. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Hope you have an awesome day. Apart from that, I hope you enjoyed this video, and peace out. Enjoy the clips of the SLS. Okay guys, what I did for this clip, as you see, there's no sound, but what I basically did is I put in SLS camera. If you don't know what an SLS camera is, it's the camera that maps basically an outline of anything we can't see with the human eye, and what it can see, basically spirits, ghosts, anything to do with that. And if you see at the beginning of this clip, it mapped me out in night vision. I'm just here editing this video now, and I realised there was no audio for this, so I thought I'll narrate to you guys what's basically happening. As you see, I leave the room for a couple of bits. You can see I've got my flashlight on to light the room up for the night vision, because I had to illuminate the room for the night vision to work on this app, to prove that. But if you see, I've turned the light off. There's no lights on in there apart from the night vision. As you see, nothing is happening so far. and it's like this for most of the clip until I come in after the vlog. I'm currently in my room right now vlogging, and I don't know what went under there, but I'm sure I just seen something pass under the camera before, not that long ago. See, as you see, like little, I don't know if what you'd call them orbs, but little flashes are making an appearance on the screen here. Look, I'm pointing my finger, you guys can't see, but you can see this little, ooh, look at all them orbs flying across the screen. I can't tell if that's dust particles or orbs. And you see the SLS camera just mapped to me there. This is at the point where I come in, and you can see it's mapping my body out in a purple outline, and it's mapped to my hip there in a purple outline. But once I leave the door open, I leave the door open at that point, I don't shut it, but you can see orbs are flying across the screen like there's no tomorrow. Orbs are literally flying across the screen. So I'm going to let you guys finish watching the rest of this clip, and I'll see you guys in the next video.